Hello, my loves. My name is Shawnee, and I'm going to be guiding you through a full body Pilates inspired sculpt class today. So, if I can first of all just have you just on your hands and knees to begin with, we're just going to start by just moving through some cat cow just nice and slowly. So, first of all, we're just going to make sure that our belly buttons are drawn in towards our spine, making sure that our shoulders are stacked over our wrists. We're going to take a big inhale through here, exhale, we're going to round through the shoulders, round through the back. We're just going to rock onto those wrists just slightly. Before then, we curve through the spine and really sitting into those bums, sitting into those hips. Again, we're not going to rock forwards, rounding through the shoulders, rounding through the back. Before then, we really push those hips out, arching through that spine. And again, continue through here. Nice, well done. You've got two more. Nice, well done. Last one through here. Really sitting into those hips before then you meet me with a nice neutral spine, shoulders stacked over wrists. We're then going to curl the toes underneath us. Before then we really hinge the hips back through into downward dog. We're then going to ripple through the balls of the feet, meeting you back in plank, taking those hands out in front of us if we need to make sure that shoulders are stacked over wrists. We're going to push through the feet again, trying to get those heels to touch the mat as we then shift our weight back through into plank. You've got 4 more of these. Shift those hips back. So we're really stretching out the shoulders through here, also stretching out the calves and the hamstrings, whilst also waking up those abdominals. Nice. Well done. You've got 2 more after this. Doing great. Lovely stuff. Your last one through here. Meet me back in plank. We're going to take the knees towards the mat. Take them back off again. You've got 5. Straighten through. Nice. Well done. That's 3, 2. Core stays nice and strong. Your last one through here. Take those knees towards the mat, come through and sit into child's pose, me stretching everything out, really feeling those arms being pulled towards the end of the mat. Before then you walk the hands in nice and close towards your knees, roll up through the spine, and we're just going to rotate the wrists just one moment, taking them one way. Before then we take them the other way. Now, this class we're going to be primarily onto all fours onto our wrists, just making sure everything is nice and stretched out. Remembering that you can pause this video at any point if you feel like you need to take a break or take a moment. Nice. We're going to take our arms out to the side nice and wide. Before we take them out in front of us again, take them out nice and wide. Really feel like you're squeezing those shoulder blades together. And again, 2 more. Back to center, your last one through here. Nice, really open up the shoulders, open up the chest, really good. Now, like I said, you're going to meet me onto all fours through here, but this time we're actually going to drop down onto our elbows. So still making sure that shoulders are stacked over wrists. We're then just going to replace the wrists with the elbows, making sure everything is in alignment with each other. Now we want to make sure that our backs are nice and flat. So if you feel like you're rounding through the shoulders or rounding through the back slightly, just taking those hands a little bit further towards the end of the mat so you can really feel that nice lengthen through the spine. Now from here, we also want to make sure that our hips and knees are in alignment with each other, as we're then going to elongate that right leg behind us. Drawing those belly buttons in towards our spine, we're going to take a big inhale through here. As we exhale, we're just going to come through into leg lift, taking that leg up, lower back down. Well done. And again, you've got 7, 6, well done, 5. So the leg is lifting from the glute as opposed to the lower back. Now, once you feel that pinch underneath the bum, you know that you've taken the leg high enough. If you feel that pinch in the lower back, you've taken it up too high. Well done. Your last one through here, lower that leg. Now from here, we're going to come through into leg lift still. We're going to draw the knee in towards that right elbow before then we push the leg away, coming through into toe tap. Now through here, my loves, the most important part that I feel is when you're really creating your own resistance to push that leg away from you. We're really working through every muscle fiber as we push that leg away. Keeping that knee and thigh lifted as it moves towards the side. Well done. Really good. You've got 4. push away, toe tap. That's 3. Nice, really good. 2. Last one through here. We're going to continue through here. We're just going to remove the toe tap. You've got 8. Push away. 7. 6. Well done. 5. Taking your gaze towards that knee. 3. 2. Last one through here. Meet me with that leg coming through into pulses. Still keep that leg up nice and high, but I want the movements to be nice and small. So we're really still feeling that pinch underneath the glute. Well done. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering that leg. We're then going to come up onto all fours, keeping that leg still extended. Now through here, we just want to make sure shoulders are stacked over wrists. And we also just want to make sure that we are also centering ourselves, making sure we're drawing that belly button in towards the spine. That core is nice and strong. Now from here, we're going to come through into a leg lift before then we dive into a tricep push-up. Now, as we dive forward, we want to keep those elbows nice and close towards the ribs. We're then going to push back away, taking that leg into toe tap. Well done. Inhale through here, exhale. Inhale, toe tap. Well done. Keep it going. Nice, toe tap. You've got 3. Well done. 2. Nice work. Last one through here before we add on. So we're going to continue with this layer through here, coming down into that tricep push-up. Now from here, we're going to leave that leg extended. We're going to draw that knee in towards that elbow, rocking slightly onto that left hip before then we come through into toe tap. So we're still creating that resistance as we pull that knee and push that leg away. Nice. Push away, coming through into toe tap. Well done. So those elbows are staying nice and tight towards those ribs in that tricep push-up. Imagining that those elbows are trying to hug those ribs as you dive down. Everything's nice and tight through here. Rocking forwards. Push away, toe tap. You've got 2 more. Really good. Nice, my loves. Push away, toe tap. Last one. Looking great. Nice. Push away. Now from here, we're just going to continue pulling that knee in towards that elbow, push away. And again, you've got 5. Push away, core's nice and strong. And it's doing the most work as you have to continually change your weight distribution from rocking forwards into pushing that leg away. Really good. You've got 2. Push away. Last one through here. Before then we make this a little bit trickier. We're going to place our foot onto the ball. We're going to draw that knee into the side as that supporting leg straightens. We're then going to push that leg away. And again, you've got 4. Push away. 3. Nice, looking great. 2. So exactly the same movement as we did before. This time we just come up onto the balls of the foot. That was your last one through there. We're going to lift the knee. We're going to bring this back leg into leg lift. You've got 10, 9, small pulses. Option to drop that knee if you prefer. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Draw that knee down. Come through into child pose. Taking a moment through here. Walking those hands in towards those knees, rolling up through the spine. We're then going to come up and over with that arm. And meet me in mermaid as we stretch out that left side. Now coming up and over through here, let's just take a roll through the shoulders before then we roll them back. And continue this on the other side. So I'm going to change sides so you can see my working leg, but you're more than welcome to stay where you are. Just remembering that this time as we move through, we're going to be working with that left leg. So coming up onto all fours, shoulders stacked over wrists. We're then going to replace those wrists with our elbows through here. Making sure that our back is nice and flat. Elongating that left leg behind us. Drawing those belly buttons in towards our spine. Big inhale through here. Exhale, we're going to lift the leg. Nice. Placing that leg back down. Inhale, exhale. Again, really making sure that we're thinking about that leg lifting from the glute as opposed to the lower back. Keeping that leg nice and straight, particularly behind the knee as we move as well, to ensure we're really increasing flexibility and maintaining a nice straight leg through here. Well done. You've got to lower that leg. Last one through here. Well done. This is where we lay it on. We're going to lift the leg, draw that knee in towards the left elbow before we push that leg away, coming into toe tap. You've got 7 more of these. Really good, my loves. Push that leg away, toe tap. Now still really being mindful that we're leading with the inner thigh. As that knee draws in towards the side, that toe tap, we're also ensuring that we're still moving the leg from the glute and not the spine. Toe tap, really nice. You've got 4. Well done. 3. Taking a moment through here to feel really intentional with the mind and the muscles that you are using. Nice. You've got your last one through here before we remove the toe tap and continue moving with that knee to elbow. Push away. Well done. You've got 7. Push away. 6. That chest is still staying nice and open through the center. 4. 3. Well done. 2. Last one through here. Meet me with that leg behind you, coming through into small micro movements. We're coming into our pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Lower that leg. This is where we're going to come up onto all 4. So this time, shifting our weight slightly as we ensure that shoulders are stacked over wrists. Now through here, we're going to take a big inhale, making sure that our ribs are nice and knitted together. Exhale, we're going to lift the leg. We're going to dive forwards into that tricep push-up. Push the ground away from us as we then come through into toe taps. And again, nice. Well done. Elbows are nice and tight towards those ribs. 4. Really good. And again, 3. Nice. Now, not necessarily looking for depth through here, through this tricep push-up, just really wanting you to stay nice and mindful, working those tiny little muscles that are behind the backs of the arms. Last one through here before we lay it on. Really good. Toe tap. Now from here, my loves, big inhale. Exhale, we've lifted that leg. Inhale, we're going to dive forwards. Nice. We're then going to draw that knee in towards the elbow as we rock forwards onto that supporting leg, pushing that leg away. Toe tap. And again, you've got 5 more of these. Really good. Draw the knee in towards that elbow, push away. Core remains nice and strong as it helps you to shift your weight from over that hip back to center. 3. Nice. Doing incredible, my loves. Well done. You've got 2 more of these. Killing it. Well done. Last one. Now after this one, my loves, this is where we remove that toe tap and we just continue taking that knee towards that elbow. Really good. Push away. You've got 5. Well done. 4. Nice work. 3. 2. Your last one before we come up onto that ball of the foot. So taking the foot onto the ball of the supporting leg, we're going to draw that knee in towards the elbow, push the leg away. And again, nice. That's 5. 4. Well done. You've got 3. Push away. Really good. 2. Last one through here. Meet me with that knee off the mat or connected if you prefer, coming into pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7. Last part. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Lowering those knees. Meet me in child's pose through here. Before we walk those hands in nice and slowly, rolling up through the spine, coming through and meeting me in mermaid. Lovely stuff, my love. Now, we're going to come through onto some side work just to finish off. So first of all, you're just going to meet me just on your side, coming through onto your elbow again. Now making sure that your shoulder and your elbow are in alignment with each other. We're going to take our right arm then all the way up into the air, growing up nice and tall as we take a big inhale through here. Now as we exhale, we're going to turn towards the feet, coming through into side teaser. We're then going to lift the legs to tabletop, taking the feet back down as we then turn to the side. Well done. Inhale through here. Exhale, we move. Those legs come up as that arm comes down towards the hip. Well done. And again. Inhale through here. Nice. Really good. Well done. Now, we're going to continue with this motion through here, but instead this time we're going to add on a modified side plank. So we're going to take our hips up high. As we lower, we're going to lower onto the fleshy part of our bums as we bring those legs up. Lower the legs, come back to center, hips go up. Well done. Lower. Turning onto that side, arm comes towards the hip, legs go up into tabletop before they lower. We turn back round. You've got 4 more of these. Well done. Coming up and through. Looking great. Growing tall in here. So we're really lifting out of those sides and starting to really work the obliques. Looking great. Nice. You've got 1 more after this. Now once you've finished with this, we're going to stay on our side and we're going to come through into double leg toe tap. So those legs are going to come out slightly further away as we then take them back up to tabletop. The arm is coming up towards the ceiling as the legs lower. We're keeping that chest nice and open, back towards the hips as they come through into tabletop. We're really working the deep core through here. We're going to continue. You've got 4. Well done. 3. Nice. 2. Chest stays nice and open. Last 1. Well done. You're going to meet me with those legs in tabletop, that arm just towards your hips. We're going to come through into crunches. You're going to feel as if that arm is pulling towards the heels. There's going to be a small crunch in the abdomen. You've got 10, 9, 8. Chest stays open. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Lower those feet. Coming through onto the other side. So again, just making sure that your elbow and shoulder are in alignment with each other. Those knees are stacked on top of one another, and so are your hips. Last part, guys, you are killing this. Taking this arm up nice and high towards the ceiling, keeping that chest nice and open. Big inhale through here. As we exhale, we're going to turn towards the side. Take those legs up to tabletop. Arms come down towards the hips. Before then, we turn back onto that side again. Big inhale through here. Exhale. So taking a moment through here just to really understand and get the motion growing tall in the center position through here. Before then, we decide to add on that modified side plank. Well done. That was your last one through there. Now we're going to push through the elbow as we take those hips up towards the ceiling. As we lower, we're going to come on to the side, taking those legs up to tabletop still before we lower. We've got 5 more. Well done. So really lifting out of those sides. The obliques are working really hard. And again, nice. Killing it, guys. Well done. Really strong session. You've got 3. 2 more. Yes, you can. Well done. Back to center. Last one through here. You're going to meet me in that side teaser as we continue to take the legs into double leg toe tap. The legs come out slightly further away. So we're really working that deep core. Arm and leg are working together as those legs lower in front of us. Arm goes towards the ceiling as they come up. Arm comes down towards the side. Well done. That was 4, 3. Nice, guys. 2. Looking strong. Last one through here. Meet me with those legs in tabletop. Really good. Arm comes back towards that side. We're coming through into crunches. Hand is reaching towards the heels. 10, 9. Small crunches with the abdominals. 5, 4, 3. Chest is open. Last one. Well done. Lower those legs. Come up and over into mermaid. Stretching everything out. Well done, my loves. Meet me on your backs. We're going to take a moment through here just to really stretch out those abdominals and also to stretch out the backs. Take those arms out towards the side for me. Take those knees over to the side. Taking a moment just to turn inwards and just to slow everything down. Big inhale as those knees come back up towards center. Exhale, dropping those knees towards the side. Really good. Really relaxing in this position. No more tension. No more stress. Lovely stuff. Drawing those knees in towards your chest. Rocking back and up. Coming into rolling like a ball on the third one. Coming up to seated. Really good. Lovely stuff. Taking those legs behind us for one moment. Coming through onto all fours. We're going to take a big inhale through here. As we exhale, we're going to walk those hands out towards the end of the mat before then we lower those hips towards the mat. So we're coming through into cobra. We're then going to drop that right shoulder looking towards that right heel before then we come up back to center. This time dropping that left shoulder looking towards the left heel, back to center. We're going to push all the way back through into child's pose, feeling that nice stretch through the shoulders. Big inhale through here. As we exhale, we're then going to rock through back onto all fours, dropping those hips down towards the mat. We're then going to look towards that right heel again as we look over that right shoulder, back to center, look over that left shoulder towards that left heel, back to center. Meet me through here in child's pose, just taking a moment to feel those arms being pulled to the end of the mat, feeling that stretch through the back, through the shoulders. Big inhale in here for 3. Exhale for 6. Walking those knees, walking those hands in towards those knees, rolling up through the spine, and meeting me back in center. Guys, a really, really strong class again. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, I'm so grateful to have this little community, and that's gradually slowing, or growing, should I say, at a really, really nice rate. Feel free to like, subscribe, leave me a comment of what you'd like to see in the future. It all really, really helps me to continue providing you these sessions for free. But honestly, I hope that you took what you needed from this, disregarded anything that didn't serve you, and I hope to see you all next week.